What up traders, what up investors, Ken here from Dyslexic Investor, and thank you for tuning in for another fantastic video. Today we're going to be looking at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, this is the ETF that follows, again, those very tech-heavy stocks. We're talking the Teslas, the Apples, and all forth like that. We're going to be looking at, again, this ETF has been really beaten up the last couple days due to the overall sell-off. We can kind of see here hitting that high at about 303.50 and then coming down the past couple days and kind of potentially looking for a short-term bottom here at the 50-day. As of right now, I'm a little skeptical. I don't want to raise the alarm and make people go running for the fences and just try to call and cry for their mommy. But we want to see, if you want to be on the bull side, we want to see that 50-day, the 50-day SMA, which is that red dotted line here. We want to stay above that. So we do not want to be closing below it. As you can see, we currently are a little bit slightly below it. We could see some substantially downside if we do see that come into fruition. Looking here on some of the options trading side, we are seeing a lot of interesting options buying. We're seeing quite a bit of activity at the 254 put option for October 16th. We had about, I think it was an 8,550 amount, a one-time lot of quantities of that. Again, then you're seeing a lot of other piling in here. What we'll see potentially come Monday, Tuesday is that if this 9,000 moves over to the overall open interest, we can see that number increase, meaning that these potential people are potentially buying these options rather than selling it, collecting that premium. Since the market is kind of ticking down here just slightly, we're seeing that options price already kind of gain value, because again, that is a lot of high interest coming in just today on that particular option. Again, this is 35 days out, so it's very sizable bet. Again, this is well over $4 million bet that you're looking at that options that we're currently looking at here. With that being said, you're seeing a lot of other pretty significant levels. Again, 250 is going to be a pretty significant level. It's a nice round number for us humans, and as well as potentially looking at like the 260 and the 270 as well. Again, those are going to have those high open interest because those are nice, well-rounded numbers. That being said, this is definitely I don't want to, key takeaway, I don't want to make people scared or make them run to the fences, but I just want to be very upfront in what I'm looking at and potentially looking for a potential if we do have a pullback. So I don't want people to run to run to their mommies, run to the fences, and just try to jump out that one single window. No pun intended. But that 50-day SMA is a very key level within a lot of charts, especially in the daily side. So we can kind of go back just a little bit. I'm not going to be calling this the pandemic, but you see here, once that 50-day was triggered previously, it created a large candle. And this you can see throughout the times that we've hit that 50-day, hit that 50-day large candle, hit that 50-day large candle, hit that 50-day large candle. So again, it doesn't, it's a very key significant level, because again, a lot of people who even have the very minimum of technical trading or knowledge or even know-how follow the 50 SMA, and usually it falls into a lot of rules regarding the method of sell once it hits or closes below the 50-day. So just be mindful of that. We could be selling that trigger to the downside. And the reason why, I don't know why people are choosing the 254 potential put option, but looking here at some pretty significant Fibonacci retracements, which you know we like to do here on the channel. Oops. Swing high to swing low here. Oh, why didn't it click? There we go. I selected the wrong one. That 1272 extension from the previous swing high to previous swing low is at 257. So I think that is a very key significant level as well. And that really kind of comes in to kind of cut through those previous other two bottoms that we had just in a very short-term time basis, kind of cuts into that level as well. So that's a pretty significant level there as well, looking for 257. Another way we can look at, if we get away with this one, we can do the retracements from the swing high, swing low to swing high from this level here. Click, is also the 258 level. So again, that's another key. That's a 618 percentile move. That's a key Fibonacci number as well. So the 258, 257, and 254 are pretty large magnets right now for the Qs. So be mindful that anything can happen in the market. This FYI, I don't have a crystal ball. No one else has a crystal ball that I know of. but seeing this pretty significant amount of clusters here at this level is pretty unique, to say the least, even though we're seeing that the NASDAQ kind of pull back significantly more than we have had in the last couple months, literally. Because the NASDAQ hasn't really broken and really closed many days below the 21, and it has never really closed below the 34 in the last literally 4 months. So we're seeing that kind of potential kind of warning signs, I would call warning signs, for a potential pullback to a further level. As if you may know, if you're in the Discord, we had a discussion this morning regarding on potentially sitting on my hands, having cash willing to enter the market if we do get a significant pullback coming into place. As you see here, we're still pulling back a little bit. Again, this is only at 12:30. We'll see on this how it really comes into fruition around 3 or 4 this afternoon, when a lot of volume could be coming into the market. So that being said, be mindful of that, be very careful, know your levels, and just don't YOLO your money and just jump out there because you think buying the dip is the right thing, or you want to be a hero. Because if you try to jump in front of the freight train, you're most likely going to get busted. And just be very mindful and do yourself a favor of just risking the capital and just waiting for more potential easier trades to set up. Because again, yes, buying the dip has worked, but as of right now, that 21 has failed, especially on the Qs, and we're seeing significant pulling further to the downside. So just be very mindful, be very careful out there. Looking here on a weekly side, even though we are broken past the 8 EMA, which is another key level, we also have just broken past the parabolic SAR dots, has also trend changed. That could be another significant pullback. And guess what? That 21 EMA lines up with that 254 on the weekly side. So is that a significant? I don't think so. Am I going to be buying a bunch of puts at this level? That's not my kind of cup of tea. I usually like to let everything flush out, and then I kind of come in and buy once we potentially see some sunshine and some potential support around those key levels. Again, if you're interested on joining the channel, directly supporting the channel, we have that fantastic Patreon page. We have a fantastic YouTube join button you can select and try different memberships there. And down below we have a fantastic Discord, which you're more than welcome to join. A lot of fantastic guys and gals on there talking stocks, memes, and all kind of stuff regarding the stock market and options, trading, and investing, and different very folks like that. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.